In other developments, the South African Commercial Catering and Allied Workers Union, also known as Saccawu, is planning to picket at all Makro warehouses in South Africa on Black Friday, which is tomorrow, and they'll also continue to do so on Saturday. They're demanding a 900 Rand or 12% increase across the board, an 8,000 Rand minimum wage, as well as a 13th cheque. For more on this, we're joined by Makro, Second Deputy President for Saccawu. Thank you very much, sir, for availing yourself this afternoon. So how did we get to this point? Mr. Tau, it's Dudu. Can you hear me?
No. Yes, Dudu, I can hear you.
There we go. Thank you very much, sir. So how did we get to this point?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Thank you. How did we get to this point where you are now wanting to take to the streets?
Thank you and good afternoon to the viewers. It's a setup processes that all employees that Saccawu is organized at. We've got what is called collective bargaining agreements, and some collective bargaining agreements are multiple year bargaining agreements, collective bargaining agreements. Some are 12 months collective bargaining agreements, and when they come to the end, we then engage between the parties to improve the working conditions of employees. We put demands, and the company speak to the demands. And where we reach consensus, and sign the agreement. For the next 12 years, it depends whether we have agreed on a multiple-year agreement or not. But with Massmart, we've been engaged early this year up until we reach the dispute stage. We went to CCMA, and CCMA gave us a certificate of non-resolution. The certificate of non-resolution means that either party has got the rights, the other one has got the rights to lock out, the other one has got the rights to strike, and the intervention can be made by anyone, in particular CCMA. But in this instance, we reached a stage whereby parties don't see eye to eye. With the demand that you have just alluded to, we had a march nationally last month in October, I think around the 28th, and we submitted a memorandum to the company. And last week, a week ago, the company responded, but they responded very negatively. They still stick to their offer of 4.25%, with other benefits not being improved. And they still sticking to the issue that we need to exclude 249 of our members from the bargaining unit, and we can't recruit members for them to be exploited. The primary objective of the trade union is to make sure that the livelihood of the employees who are our members is improved from time to time.
You've also accused the company of targeting certain shop stewards. How so?
Let me just take you through the memory lane. As we engage, you must understand that this is a Massmart which is now owned 100%, as you are told, by Walmart, which is an USA company of origin, whereby they don't believe in trade union, they believe in free union environment, trade union environment. And we believe that they are targeting shop steward because when we had the same negotiations at Builders Warehouse, which is part of the stable of Massmart, when we couldn't sign an agreement and we query certain clauses in an agreement, they accused Saccawu and its shop steward for blocking members from accepting the offer. Ours was mere to deal with the clauses that we didn't agree with, but finally we accepted the offer of the company and we signed the agreement, and it was game. And when there were some issues that they couldn't agree. We couldn't agree there. They then accused Shopshuat of instigating. Now they are accusing. Now they are deliberately and they are specifically accusing Shopshuat from Makro that they are the one who are instigating the strike. We want to put categorically that there's no way that Shopshuat can instigate the strike, because we are a mandate-driven trade union, and we don't operate like bosses are operating from top to bottom. We go to members. Members, they give us a mandate, and we go and table their demands. And if their demands, if we see that we can't meet their demands, we go back to them. And they are the one that tells us that enough is enough.
Unfortunately,
we need now to take
I do apologize for Kenagahanong, but we have run out of time. Mike Dow is the second deputy president of Saccawu, and just to note to our viewers, we did reach out to Massmart. Unfortunately, by the time of going to air, we did not get a response. We'll continue.